To B&T Sportstalk show as we join y'all for another wonderful Sunday evening. Man, we got a lot of NBA to cover. Obviously, the playoffs are in full effect, so definitely going to be getting into that. We'll also be talking about some NBA off-the-court drama. And we will be talking or continue our geography class in preparation for the World Cup as we cover another country this weekend, a country you may have heard of. So we'll definitely get into that too. B, how you doing, man?
I'm good, brother. It is definitely good. Happy Sunday to everybody.
Happy Sunday.
Nothing really exciting. I'll be honest with you. I could either start this conversation now. Dodgers got their asses whooped over the week by the Giants, but we can save that for later when my favorite Dodger person comes in. The playoffs have been excellent. What else we got?
Better than expected.
The overrated draft took place where everybody, oh yeah, we got him, yeah. Never seen a play this guy has done before, right? Yeah. But fun fact, over 200,000 knuckleheads were out there for the draft. Did you hear about that?
200,000? 2,000?
200,000
people showed up for the draft?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So if we could have sold $1 bottled water to every single one of those people, we'd have $200,000 right now.
Look, man, you can't come up with these ideas after the fact.
Well, but can I ask why? I didn't even realize you could get the stadiums don't even fit 200,000 people. Where were all these people at exactly? That's crazy.
The 2026 NFL Draft in Pittsburgh set a new all-time 3-day attendance record with 805,000 fans in attendance.
Wow.
What are y'all doing?
Sounds like people need jobs. I think there's need.
Day one attendance saw 320,000 attendees, followed by high turnout on days 2 and 3. Why do you need to go watch day 3 of the draft?
There's literally nothing to watch.
No.
There are players and none of us will remember. I mean, if you're not, what's the guy's name? Mel Kiper or these idiots who do these draft mock drafts all the time. Nobody's thinking that far down the line. Seriously.
No.
That's crazy.
Dang, you guys are so late, like Klay to Fidelity in the U.S. Secret Service last night.
Hey, the game's going, man. I had to watch some of the game. But yes, I wish we could talk more about that because that was a weird one. Definitely very special. I mean, I was trying to watch a game, and then they interrupted it with a whole press conference about how a guy almost kind of shot at something or someone. So anyway, that was
Klay. We gonna talk about you, Klay. There's a lot to talk about.
Yeah, but before we get to that, I have a public announcement. NBA.
Oh, I can't wait for this.
So me and B got into a rather heated conversation about the Lakers being an underdog in this series. And although I do agree coming into this series they were an underdog, now they're up 3-0. They're looking like they're about to lose this game, so maybe 3-1. And I did say that this series would be a little bit better and there would be a little bit more pushback from the Rockets. Well, outside of the game today, I was completely wrong. They have been atrocious. They were so bad in the last game that they lost the game in the last 25 seconds, being up 6, which was great for me. It was a great game. But to have them go down 3-0, it's pretty clear that the Rockets are trash. KD is not coming back. And I got to tell you, man, I did not expect the Rockets to be this bad. I'm saying that as they're winning the game right now, but overall in the series, them dudes have been terrible, man.
We knew tonight was gonna, like, we talked on the phone before the show, right? And the one thing I told you was it's hard to do a closeout game on the road. Like in any sport outside of football, the hardest thing to do is to close a series out on the road because you got a home team playing for their lives, right? And so that's what Houston did. That's what Houston's
Yeah,
doing
but
tonight.
I was very surprised at how bad they are, though. I mean, let's think about it for a minute. They're playing a Lakers team that doesn't have their top two scorers, and although they are missing KD, so I'll give them that. But man, they're pretty rough the first two games, and for them to cough up the third game, it just further cement the fact that this team is trash and that KD might need to find a new job. He might as well go ahead and call Amazon Prime right now and say, guys, I would love to join Blake Griffin and Udonis Haslem and Steve Nash.
Dirk Nowitzki.
I'll be right there with Taylor Rooks. I'll even cut my hair, guys. I'll even brush my hair. Because at this point, I'm sorry, KD, but this is garbage, bro. It's over, man. It's over. It's over.
First, I accept your apology, so we're good on that. But this Rockets team is they're so underperforming when it comes to the playoffs, right?
Yeah.
They did it last year against the Warriors. They got down 3-0 to the Warriors, or 3-1 at one point to the Warriors, right? They escaped off elimination. You can't be doing what you're doing now when you're down 3-0. This performance that you're getting from them should have been out of the gates. Right? But
yeah.
Even tonight, there's nothing big about what they're doing. It's a consistent basis, right? Everyone's 19 right now going into the third. No one's having a breakout game. Sengun finally had one in game 3. I think he had like 36 points.
Yeah, he played.
What did he do in game 2? He did jack shit in game 2. So did Amen Thompson as well. The guys who are supposed to be kind of like how you're missing Luka and Austin Reeves were non-existent.
Yeah.
But the good thing for the Lakers, though, is there's a little bit of championship DNA in certain players, right? You got to include DeAndre Ayton because he did play in the finals. He had that run with the Suns. You had Marcus Smart, who was in Boston not too long ago, winning, getting to the finals, playing in meaningful games. LeBron's played, in the playoffs since 1986, which it feels like
he was born in the playoffs.
Yeah, he was basically born in the playoffs, right? So that you have that championship quality in that there. JJ Redick, again, he's learning on the fly, but this team wasn't, like I said, the Rockets aren't a team that I would fear in the postseason. Even with a healthy KD, they're just not a team that I see being a fearful team. The fact of the matter is this roster is so inconsistent.
Yeah, man, I think I was surprised the fact that not only was Sengun ineffective, but they really didn't have a game plan to even get him the ball. They really didn't seem like they struggled with. Obviously, they're missing their point guard, so they don't have somebody to kind of set the table for them. And even when KD was playing, KD himself is so bad of a playmaker that all they had to do was double him, and the entire game just shut down.
Yeah, because none of the other guys know how to score,
and he don't know how to pass. And it was just like so it was a combination of the two that led to a bunch of turnovers. But I didn't expect them to be this bad, but they are, and I'm happy for it. The league this series, will extend to another game. But man, I mean, this is all gravy for the Lakers, for my team, because this is another few days for Austin Reeves to rest. It's another few days for Luka to go into more recovery. If they need to take care of it in the next game, in my opinion, but you couldn't have asked for a better scenario coming into this series than this. So
the Sengun just barely touched a hoop, barely touched the rim shooting from the free throw line. Like this team is just it's washed. They don't realize how much potential they have. When you talk about it, yes, that team's got potential, right? But when they show it, it's like you guys are the 5th seed. That the way they're playing, it looks like a playing team should be playing.
I mean the Suns probably have a better chance at this point for sure. And LeBron is like,
the Suns ain't got
the ball up.
The Suns ain't got no chance against the refs in OKC. They got their own shit.
We'll definitely talk about that, but I wholeheartedly believe that the Lakers will come back to LA in the next game and they will get the win. DeAndre Ayton got kicked out of this game for an elbow on Sengun. So I'll look for them to come out strong, and I want them to finish it out, man. Finish it out in L.A., get the rest, and mark my words, sir, Luka Doncic will be back for Game 2 against OKC, man. I'm looking forward to it.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah, it might not matter, but I'm just saying. But hey, look. We got to make it interesting. We can't just let OKC slide all the way, right? I mean, we got to make it interesting.
No, you're playing against the refs too. True enough. Don't forget that. You got to play against the refs as well.
SGA with the wink wink. Like, hey guys. I felt some contact there, guys. Give me the call.
All right, let's get a little caught up here with the comments. Bruce says Rockets are bad team. They winning, but they are awful. Yeah, well, yeah, they're gonna win tonight for sure. KD making Steph Curry look better since he left Golden State. Steph Curry's been better since he left Golden State.
He actually had a championship before KD got there.
He had it after his ass. Sengun is overrated. Thompson is overrated. Jabari Smith is.
I don't think they are at this point.
No,
I think they just are what they are. I don't think we can overrate them. I think they just are what they are.
Bruce says Nia Long laughing to the bank while Udoka is.
Ume Udoka should have called Klay, man. He should have called him.
Yeah, I bet you they had
I had a conversation. Hey, bro, don't do it. Don't do it.
Half the league be watching your woman's or your ex-girlfriend's music videos.
Yeah. She'll next week she'll be next week she'll be at dinner with Michael B. Jordan, bro. It's gonna be all bad.
Yeah, what's taking Michael B. Jordan so long?
I don't know, man.
KD is a Sarov spokesperson. He can retire. KD wearing a Kim Kardashian commercial.
Oh, this
the Kim Kardashian